Bro, because you've never popped your shit knowing you was going to get your ass whooped after school, bro. You've never did that. You've never did that, bro. I bet.
You ain't never acted up in school and the teacher called your mom on speakerphone in the classroom.
Stop. Bro, you've never, ever, you've never did this. You've never gotten a referral. Popped your shit knowing you was going to get your ass whooped to your teacher, to her face as she was writing that bitch. I don't give a fuck, bro. Call my mama. Knowing you didn't want her to actually call your mama. Knowing after you got that referral. You threw that bitch in the sewer. Think that shit was gravy. And then you get to school and then was out of school suspension the whole time. You never did that.
I got one up.
Alright, what?
You ain't never gave teacher the wrong phone number. So when you finally get caught up for every suspension, you reach the worst ass whooping that you ever had.
Stop. You've never ever actually given your teacher your grandma number so you could avoid the ass whooping from Deuce. Because you knew if she called Deuce, it was over. You've never did that, bro. You've never did that. We not the same. You've never did that. You've never had to go through that. Stop. You never had a behavior log in middle school because you just finished your work miraculously before everybody and just couldn't sit down in class. You never did that. You never had the behavior log from first block to 8th block. You never did that. We not the same, bro. Knowing you was gonna get an ass, bro, stop. You never did that.
You said you ain't never came to school and had a green card. By the first period, you had a red card.
Stop. Don't bring up the green and red. You never, ever already been on red from the day prior and been so bad that you was on red from the next day. You never did that. Yes.
Bro, you ain't never been.
You've never did that, bro.
You ain't never been so bad that they said fuck the red. We gotta put black as a new color.
Bro,
that's how bad you is.
Bro, first.
Never did that.
That's racist. I've never did that. I never did that. Bro, first off, you've never made your teacher cry to the point where she just didn't want to be a teacher no more. You never did that. You never did that. We not the same, bro.
Let me tell you what I did.
What?
You ain't never make your teacher so mad that she pull you in the classroom and curse y'all niggas out.
Bro.
And you in 3rd grade, gang.
Bro. You ain't never ever had your teacher call your mom in the middle of school to try to embarrass you. And your mom come up to school with the belt in hand and whoop ass in front of her. You've never been through that. You've never been through it. Me neither, actually.